Hey, collective. What's going on, y'all? It is your girl Tracy with Ascension 225. What's crack-a-lackin', y'all? What's happening? Anyway, I am randomly choosing between, I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I'm randomly choosing signs to do love readings and then singles readings for. So just know it's a random pick, and if you don't see your sign, that's because I didn't pick you. Anyway, how you doing, y'all? This is your girl Tracy, and I am meditating on the Gemini collective and what's happening in the relationship or the heart space of our Geminis of the universe. Those who are committed in a committed relationship, those in love, and all that other good stuff. So just remember, this is a collective reading. If you need a personal, please click on the banner. It'll take you to my page where you can book a reading with me, you guys. And I also pick a random subscriber to give a free reading to every month. So please hit that subscribe button. And thank you very much. All right, y'all. Listen. So I've been sitting here for a while, meditating, shuffling the cards, praying, and all that other stuff. And I randomly chose Gemini, and which is good because I'm a Gemini. I'm representing the crew right now. But anyway, we're trying to see what's happening in their heart space, in their love life. If the cards look kind of cockeyed and crazy, however they come out when I shuffle them, however they land is how they land, and I leave them like that. Okay. So where do we start with Gemini? This is the most important information that the Gemini collective that is in a committed relationship needs to know at this time, or what may be happening in your situation. You know what I mean? All right. Let me start off with the elements, the zodiac. This deck includes the elements, the zodiacs, the planets, all that, okay? Who is in Gemini's energy at this time? Well, let's just see who we can find here. Aries, all right? We've got Aries, the leader of the pack, the first ones out of the gate when it comes to the zodiacs. They're number one, right? Full of energy and excitement and passion and all that other good juju, right? They go for what they want. This could also represent the Emperor card. And it's Pisces season, at least for the next few days. So it's appropriate that this card came out. You could also be involved with the Pisces. We've got Aquarius here, which is also the star card, represents the star card and a few other cards in the tarot deck. But this is Aquarius, so you may also be involved with an Aquarius energy. Okay, the humanitarians of the zodiac. And then we've got some fire energy. We saw the Aries card come out, so there's definitely fire. And, you know, in case you didn't know, the polar opposite sign of the Aquarius is Leo. Okay, so Aquarians definitely have that fire energy. Okay, and the planet that we have is Pluto. Excuse me. Now let me show you or tell you, hold on for a second. You know, I don't think I'd go one day without tripping, spilling something, dropping something. I mean, I don't know if it's a Gemini thing or if it's just a Tracy thing. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you are a fellow Gemini and you're clumsy as hell, let me know in the comments. All right, so Pluto. Pluto is the god of the underworld, you guys, and is the ruler of Scorpio. So there may be some Scorpio energy involved as well, which is a water sign. The energies of Pluto are transforming and represent subconscious forces ruling all that is below the surface. Okay. Now, we have some positives of Pluto, and that is it's associated with renewal and rebirth. Okay. It represents endings of old cycles and chapters and the beginnings of new ones in life, as well as spiritual growth and spiritual rebirth. Like the death and the rebirth card that we see. Negative expressions of Pluto is having an obsessive sort of nature, for power and control and just generally being destructive. Okay. So that's what Pluto is all about, just to give you a little tidbit. And that is the planet. I think we just had Venus go into Taurus, which is all about love and romance and and all that good stuff. So let's see what's happening in the romance for our Jimmy Jams. Okay, it's really nice to do a reading for my jams. All right, straight out the box, the Tower came out. This is a sudden happening. A sudden event that happens. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's a shakeup. And sometimes shakeups don't always have to be bad. I always say that, when people see the Tower card, or the Death card or something like that, they start to panic. But the Tower is just a little shakeup that Spirit needs to do, in order to, get things leveled out, but there's always a lesson in the Tower. So there may be a sudden event that happens, a sudden shakeup. Could have something to do, could have something to do with this Knight of Cups. Okay, this Knight of Cups wanting to make an offer of amore, love. They want to ride up. Somebody could could be you, Gemini, or whoever's in your energy trying to make a decision what path, which direction to go in, and I see the moon over this person's head, which represents intuition. And it looks like this boat is going towards the sun, which is good, abundance and blessings. So hopefully somebody's out there is choosing the path that will benefit them the most. It could entail, walking away, Gemini, from something that, no longer serves. No longer serves your soul, no longer serves your spirit. Okay? Maybe you've had to do this, or maybe you're about to do this. There is no time in the spirit realm. I can ask for current energy, but whatever the energy is going to come out is up to spirit. You know what I mean? This is the walking away from an Eight of Cups situation, which I always say this in my readings. It takes a lot of courage from somebody to have an Eight of Cups situation, being that the Ten of Cups is like what everyone strives for, that fairy tale love situation, right? Family and all that good stuff. But, and loving one another in a healthy way. So somebody actually walked away from an Eight of Cups, which was pretty close, but something was missing. Something was missing. All right. Maybe this person decided something no longer served them in this situation. And they're on a journey to find that Two of Cups, the remaining Two of Cups. Somebody standing up for what they believe in, and not wavering on that. Maybe that's why they had to walk away, because maybe something in this situation just went against everything that you believed in, Gemini, or other person. Okay, so this is guarded energy, and I don't know, I know I'm a Gemini in the last few years, going through some things, but, We definitely have to guard our energy and who we allow into our energy field. Because damn, people, other energies can come into your life and block your blessings altogether, or make you forget who you are, in this life, as a spiritual being. So somebody guarding their energy, somebody standing up for what they believe. You go, Gems. Yes. Maybe that Eight of Cups is walking towards their spiritual awakening, this death and rebirth that we just talked about at the beginning of the reading with Pluto. Death and rebirth, spiritual awakening, aha moments, epiphanies, whatever you want to call it. And this also could be the death of this situation, whatever this love situation is for you, Gems. All right. Maybe somebody just needs to have a funeral and bury it. Or maybe you did already. You're coming across as this, and you've been coming across lately, Gems, as, which you would think, normally, I'm going to be honest, normally the Queen of Wands typically represents like the other woman in a lot of my readings. So, excuse me, when I started to 11:22 on the clock, when I started to see this Queen of Wands representing, right, I was like, okay, I got to be okay with that. Maybe it's not, what I think it is. This is how you're coming across, as this abundant, desirable, passionate, driven person. My beautiful Gems. This Queen of Wands, okay? I love it. You're beautiful. You look good. You smell good. You go for what you want. And you don't put up with bullshit. You'll put that Seven of Wands up, but the bullshit starts coming. You guard your energy. You stand up for what you believe in. All right. Oh, yeah. What I forgot to tell you guys is when I shuffle the cards, cut the cards, and then I split the cards. When I split the cards, these are the two cards that actually came out. And that was this Tower card. So this Tower technically was in the hidden energy. And then we've got somebody feeling like this Eight of Swords card, this emotional turmoil. Maybe this emotional turmoil, comes from this shakeup, whatever this shakeup will be. Okay. But somebody, you're going to feel, or the cross watcher's going to feel like they are going through this emotional turmoil and can't make a move, Let's drop down to, well, let me just show you in the hidden energy and I have two hidden energies because when I shuffle the decks, after I shuffle, cut them, and split them, then I just use that split and I shuffle each deck, because my hands are small and so it's easier for me to shuffle. So anyway, long story short. So I have two hidden energies here. I've got Knight of Wands. Look at that picture. His head is right where this person's crotch is, which is kind of appropriate because the Knight of Wands, excuse me, the Knight of Wands is that fuck boy, fuck girl type of energy. Me love you a long time type of energy. All right. Player from the Himalaya. And then we've got this King of Swords. Okay. There's something about this King of Swords and that look on his face. I'm not really feeling that at all. And, air represents Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius, okay? But the King of Swords is, a great king, been around the block, can be kind of salty a little bit, desires truth and honesty and clarity when communicating, and that's what they give. So sometimes they can be a little blunt, a little tough with the words. And because they will cut you if you step at them the wrong way. Okay, so but they do have wisdom, and they rule. I feel like they rule more with their head over their heart. Okay, but somebody was out there being a playa, or is out there being a playa. Okay, or will be. So you take that how it resonates. Okay. So down below, second deck, my steampunk deck, and this is, I forgot what deck this is. Underneath the Knight of Cups, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This knight is really feeling some kind of way. They're really wishing that they had not had so many options to choose from, because it seems like they wish they could reverse their choice. Okay. Maybe they studied long and studied wrong. I don't know, but this knight made the wrong choice. When you have so many choices, it can be overwhelming, and maybe sometimes you think you're going over here, and you end up over there, and you're like, oh, damn, what the hell? Why did I do this? You know. We also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who is not very charitable, somebody who does not know the definition of equal give and take, reciprocity, and that's what you need in a relationship, right? Not only do you need that balance and that harmony, but you also need equal give and take. Somebody just can't take, and the other person give, right? But this was lost on somebody. They know they didn't give this. And this is underneath really the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Maybe that's why somebody walked away. Okay. And in the crossing, I've got Chariot. It's pointing towards the past, but time is relative. The Chariot. Somebody jumped in their chariot and, Cancer energy. And decided that they were going towards new adventures, new things to conquer. You know what I mean? If I can't, get equal give and take in this love situation, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be out there being the Knight of Wands, as being single while being in a committed relationship, then guess what? I gotta walk away. I have to choose another path. I need to walk away. I need to close out this chapter. I need to stand up for what feels good for Gemini, right? Because Gemini ain't no punk. She just Queen of Wands. Bountiful. Abundant. Okay? Takes action. All right? And she ain't going to be in this Eight of Swords emotional turmoil. You might have been for a little bit, Gem, but you ain't going to stay there. And this may be somebody else's energy that is going through a tower and having this emotional upheaval. Somebody decided, I'm out. Somebody wants to communicate after this death. Now somebody wants to communicate. Okay, so gems, you may be receiving some sort of message, an email, a text, whatever, maybe from this Nine of Wands. Earth Angel, gems, it's you. This is also Archangel Michael. I can never say Archangel Michael, letting you know not only are you being divinely protected, but you're being divinely guided as well. Okay, and be that Earth Angel and always resort to this temperance. This temperance card means a lot to me personally, because over the last couple of years of going through ups and downs of turmoil, this temperance card has always shown up for me and reminded me that I am protected, I'm guided, and I need to just remain balanced emotionally. Not like this Eight of Swords, but be balanced in my emotions, and also to stay grounded through whatever was going on. This is about partnership. This is about teamwork. This could be a collaboration between you and a few other people. This could be a business situation even, or this may be somebody just wanting to have some teamwork and come together and collaborate on how to take this relationship where it needs to go, where it should have gone, whatever. And in the hidden energy, I've got Ace of Pentacles, Spirit gifting you with abundance, gems. Beautiful. And I've got this King of Swords again. This King of Swords again. So, and he's writing in this book, I feel like maybe maybe that's that communication that we were just talking about, or maybe he's just been doing some studying and growing on his own. And you see how he's writing and he's looking really at you, gems. I really don't feel, even though this is air sign energy, I don't feel like this pertains to Gemini. Now, King of Swords belongs to Aquarius. We did see Aquarius. So maybe this is this Aquarius that you're dealing with. Only take it if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your message. Okay, it's not your message if it doesn't resonate. All right, so I found that very, very interesting. So let me get a few situational cards to see what the hell going on. I think I have my decks mixed up with another deck, but that's okay, because whatever comes out, comes out. I think I might have gotten all the cards. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Holy Spirit, what is going on between the love between Gemini and their person? What's happening with Gemini and their person? What's happening with Gemini and their person right now? Holy Spirit, what's happening with Gemini and their person? 22 on the clock. Yes. What's happening with Gemini and their person, Holy Spirit? All right, we're just going to split this deck. Split it. Holy Spirit, what we got? Somebody is in a state of confusion. Things are unsettled with somebody. They're still not clear on what happened. And I've got avoiding. So somebody, maybe you blocked somebody, Gemini, or maybe you pushed them away, or they pushed you away, and maybe you're avoiding one another. And this just adds to the confusion of what the heck's going on. Holy Spirit, please let the cards fall where they're supposed to call. Call. Somebody's going to call. I didn't mean to say that. All right, gems. Duly noted. Note that. Okay. Holy Spirit, please let the cards fall where they're supposed to fall. This is for our Gemini collective. What is happening? Just give us a few cards of understanding of what the energy is already on the table. What's happening with Gemini and their person? Wow. What's happening with Gemini and their person? Can you please show us what's happening with Gemini and their person? And I see a few of these cards is they're I told you I had two decks mixed up. Some of them are upside down and some of them are up. And that's okay, because I will take them right side up. All right, Holy Spirit. Should have done a better job. Sorry, guys. All right, Holy Spirit. What else you got? I really feel like somebody doesn't want me to speak, right? Like somebody wants to mess with my throat chakra. Like I felt like I just got punched in the throat. But you know what? I told you before, Geminis ain't punks. We continue. We go. We go towards the fire, not away from the fire, all right? In the hidden energy in this part of the deck, I've got nightlife. All right, somebody could have maybe indulged a little bit in a lot of alcohol. Maybe somebody took some sort of risk, okay, out there partying, having a good time, being in this Knight of Wands type of energy. Excuse me. Maybe they took a gamble and took a risk, and maybe that caused the ending of this situation here, okay? Or will cause the end of the situation, gems, however that applies. All right, Holy Spirit, can you give me a few more cards from this part of the deck for our Jimmy Jams? For our Jimmy Jams. What else can you show us about what's happening in the relationship with our Geminis, Holy Spirit? What the hey? I mean, who is this Knight of Wands? What are they doing? Why did they decide to go this route? Oh, jeez. All right, that's a lot of cards you just dumped, Holy Spirit. All right, this is last. This is last. Trapped. Somebody feels trapped. Somebody feels stuck, tied down, like they being held captive. You know, and we did see that somebody, you know, there was a tower in the hidden energies. You have this tower and this Eight of Swords type of energy. This is also a feeling emotionally trapped, like you can't move, like right. So I think you guys understand where I'm coming from on that one. So let's put that to the side and let's see what we got here. All right. Now I know there's a lot of cards here. Now under the tower, this card Spirit came in reverse, but you know what? There were some cards that were in the reverse. So I would hate to think that somebody either doesn't feel like they're spiritually protected, or maybe this is a person who did not pay attention to the signs and reminders that Spirit was sending. Okay, but I'm gonna put it in the upright. Spirit did send signs and reminders, gems, or cross watchers, you know, perhaps to the both of you guys, trying to give you some sort of spiritual comfort in whatever this situation was, this tower situation. This is on the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Somebody wishing that, you know, they're hoping and praying and yearning to be able to offer this cup of love, you know, and maybe get on the right path, or maybe come towards, you know, and on that same path, on the same sheet of music. Yeah. I feel like Gemini, you or your person walked away because and are in the Seven of Wands type of energy because somebody wanted to just be free. And this is in the crossing energy, very strong energy. Somebody just wanted to be non-committal. Somebody wanted to be free. They wanted to, it reminds me of that Knight of Wands energy. Wanting to just roam and do whatever and be with whomever. If that makes any sense. Which, in a committed relationship, you can't be single and in a committed relationship at the same time. People try, though. They certainly try. All right, let's drop down a level. Excuse me if I'm talking too loud. I've got pride and I've got shallow. So somebody in the relationship, or maybe both, let pride and ego get in the way. Maybe it was that stubborn type of love of, you know, you or them expressing how you felt in the relationship, but that person was too stubborn to make adjustments or understand your perspective or vice versa or whatever. That ego. And because, they may have been kind of shallow, you know, they may have gone towards nice shiny things. All right, a big booty and a smile. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, let's see. What are these cards? Underneath the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody wishing that they may have made the choice that they did. They could reverse the situation. I have irreconcilable differences, divorce. So whether you were actually married on paper or in a committed relationship, this ended or will end because of irreconcilable differences. Okay, because of stubborn love, because of pride, because of ego, and a wandering eye and wand or punani. I don't know. Yeah, woo, karmic, yes. Because somebody allowed third party or karmic energy to seep into this relationship, or they will. Um, Maybe they jumped into a third party relationship, but you know what? They had a karmic lesson that needed to be learned, right? And that's why Spirit allowed them to make that choice to jump into this third party karmic situation because they needed to learn a lesson. Now somebody's searching, looking for something online, some sort of records. I don't know what that's about. Maybe for the divorce. Yeah, somebody's running or will run. They just want to disappear, or maybe you ghosted somebody or they ghosted you, Gems. This is the runner. This is the person when things get too deep or things get too hot or things get too intense, they run. All right? They run. Because they thought that Gemini was going to chase them. They thought Gemini was going to chase them, and Gemini said, skirt, skirt, I don't think so. Okay? Right. So I feel like the tides have turned. I feel like now this runner has turned into the chaser. Okay? Or they would like to chase you, Gemini, or you, them. So the roles have been reversed, okay? On this person who may not have chosen well. Underneath the Chariot, and on the Eight of Wands, I've got, in the crossing energy, very strong energy, better off. Better off, boo. Yeah, better off. Yeah. Divinely guided, as well as being divinely protected, okay? But Gems, whether you believe this or not, Spirit's saying you're better off. Or maybe your person's better off, okay? There are lessons learned all the way around in this situation, okay? There's happiness to be found in moving forward, okay? And growth as well. Yeah. And what landed on this Eight of Wands, I don't think this was in the crossing. I think this was just straight up. I don't remember, but I believe it was straight up. We have time. I just feel like time ran out. Somebody took a long time to close the gap, to apologize, to fix or rectify the situation. And I feel that time ran out. But I feel like time may be infinite because, this was just another cycle that you had to experience, Gemini, in your life to make you, it propelled you towards spiritual elevation, spiritual awakening, death and rebirth. You know what I'm saying? So you came out of this an even better, stronger person, or you will come out an even better, stronger person. Three of Pentacles. What landed under the Three of Pentacles? Maybe this Three of Pentacles could refer to that third party situation. All right. But time has expired. Okay. There's no more chances. It's done. Like, that was the final straw and the breaking point for either Gemini or Gemini Crosswatcher was, you know, this third party situation. What do we have over here? Yeah. Lust got in the way. This karmic energy got in the way. This Knight of Wands energy got in the way. Okay. Somebody was looking for and continued to look for lusty type of situations to put themselves in. Somebody has clarity though now. Either you, Gems, or the other energy has clarity about what had happened was, okay, and why. Hold on. And why, shoot. And why this happened, this death, this closing of a cycle, this closing of a chapter. Time's up. All right, time's up. Somebody clearly understands now. All right, so I got some true love messages, gems that I pre-shuffled earlier, and they're off to the side. I've got these are true love messages oracle I found on Etsy. Beautiful cards. Somebody's still hoping for love. They're still hoping for this love. Okay. Somebody just needed time to just breathe. You know, breathe and I guess roam free. Run, Forrest! Right? Somebody needed space. Maybe you or them. And it's time to go now. Time to go now. Time to go, right? You know, I don't like to sugarcoat stuff on my channel. I mean, if you can resonate with truth and honesty and you really know your situation, and if this sounds like your situation, then congratulations for being truthful to yourself. The worst thing is to lie to yourself about what the hell is happening in your own life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be holding back, or maybe somebody held back in the relationship. They held back their heart. Okay. For whatever reason, they guarded their heart. Maybe they thought that lust equaled love. I don't know, Gems, but you know. Yeah. All right, so let's see what's happening here. Using the Romance Oracle deck, Holy Spirit, can you give us additional messages about Gemini? Gemini and their person that they're in committed relationship with or in love with. Can you please show us what their energy is? This could have been a past life relationship. And you know, when I saw the time card too, because it had the word infinite on there, I was thinking this could possibly be some sort of past life situation, you know. Yeah, and this was just another cycle of, you know, whatever, trying to get it right or trying to learn the lesson. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe somebody has, maybe their issues in love relationships stem from some sort of childhood issue. Maybe they have resentment towards their parents or unhealed trauma or whatever. Okay. But time to heal. Okay. You stay stagnant if you never heal. Release your ex, Gemini. Release your ex. All right. The time has come to clear your energy. Relax, relate, release, let them go. I know it's hard, especially if they're a soulmate connection. It's hard because you guys are energetically intertwined, so it makes it even more difficult. Some people you can just break up with and it's like, okay, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And other people is a spiritual connection. It's very, very difficult. But it just takes time to heal and put that in your heart space that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This was in the reverse, but I don't really take these in the reverse. Maybe somebody has no passion. It landed under this Knight of Cups. But passion. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy, gems. Keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Interesting. Oh, there's an engagement here, gems. And heart-to-heart conversations. Getting that intimate bond instead of just that lust and that sexual bond that some people equate as love. You guys are going deep or will be going deeper into that, that sacred space where you peel away the layers and you find that intimacy in each other. That's beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful, my beautiful gems. So things are quite interesting in your world, my beautiful gems. They're quite interesting in your world right now for some of you guys. But I want to give you a parting message. You know what? I want to give you one of these messages too. I feel compelled to do that. Holy Spirit, what final message can you give for our Gemini collectives that may be going through this whole situation? Okay, may I have one more? That may be going through this situation that sounds, like I said, there's no time in spirit realm. It could be the past, the present, or the future. So take it as it resonates. All right, thank you. Nourish yourself, Geminis. Nourish yourself. That's how you heal yourself, okay? Yeah, this came in the reverse, and this reminded me of this Six of Pentacles that showed up in the reverse as well. Somebody that is not charitable, somebody that's not generous, somebody who doesn't know anything about equal give and take, okay? Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed now, gems. Okay? As you release your ex and you move forward, yeah, you deserve so much more. Yes, you deserve an increase. Couldn't have said it better myself, Spirit. You've successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. And I really believe that a lot of you have manifested a new soulmate. Yeah, where is that card? Oh, here we go. I thought that was an ace, but it's a new chance of abundance. And abundance comes in many forms with that Ace of Pentacles. I thought I saw the Ace of Cups somewhere. That could have been when I was shuffling. But anyway, you or somebody needs to go through this dark night of the soul. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening, gems. We said that. We talked about that earlier in the video about you. This situation allowed you to go through a spiritual awakening. It was destined to happen, even though it may have hurt like hell or will hurt like hell. Authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, gems, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. One change makes for many changes, my granny and my mama used to say. Closing the door, putting that graveyard dirt on this death card for whatever this situation was, right? Has and is and will open new doors for you, especially that in the form of a new beautiful mate. All right, my gems. I hope that helps you out. You know, I just gotta give one more for the gems. Can I have one card to make them smile as we close out this reading, Holy Spirit? As we close out this reading for our Jimmy Jams. Okay. YOLO! You only live once, gems. Only live once. Okay? Carpe fucking diem. Seize the moment, seize the day, seize the hour, whatever. Okay? Keep your word to yourself first and foremost, but keep your word. All right? It's part of the 4 agreements. Something's so right about that. All right, now I'm done, you guys. Thank you, my beautiful Gemini collective. The light in me honors the light in you. And I really hope that you were able to pick up some nuggets from this table that resonated with your soul and your spirit that you can meditate on later. But keep moving forward, gems. Keep moving forward. Keep awakening and just being obedient to your spirit and being obedient to yourself. All right, you guys. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, y'all. Hey, 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 welcome back, Gemini singles. Glad to have you back, and I'm glad to be doing this singles reading for you. Sorry while I adjust a little bit. I don't want you to see my wall. It's kind of unsightly. All right, okay, now we're better. So welcome back, you guys. This is for all of the single Geminis that are unattached, ready to mingle, but looking for love. You may be actively looking for love, okay? So I've already did some pre-shuffling to kind of make this a shorter video because my videos are mad long all the time. But I do have another tarot deck that I want to get additional messages from, and might have 1 or 2 more decks to pull from, but I don't want to make this a very long one. This is just a brief overview for our single Geminis out there. All right, so let me start by going over the elements that are involved in your energy right now, gems. I've got Mars, and Mars rules Aries. If I'm not mistaken, it rules Aries. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So, with that being said, Mars is a very interesting planet, and I'll tell you why. Mars is the god of war, and is the ruler of Aries. Mars is the planet of energy, action, and desire, and is the survival instinct, and it is the survival instinct and can be thought of as the leftover animal nature of man. That's very interesting. So when your inner your survival instinct kicks in, that's when you're tapping into that Mars energy. Mars rules our animal instincts for aggression, anger, survival. Our sexual desires come under the rule of Mars and is most associated with basic body attraction. This is the planet of action rather than reaction. With Mars, there is no contemplation before action. So Mars is sort of impulsive, you know what I mean? The drive associated with Mars differs from that of the Sun in that it is self assertion rather than the assertion of the will. Okay, so let's skip over that. The positive attributes of the planet is the push that gets us out of bed in the morning, our drive and desire, and our active energy. When we are acting out, our Mars is assertive, direct, forthright, and adventurous. On the negative side, we can be impulsive, rash, impatient, aggressive, and forceful. Okay? And then we've got water and earth energy. Okay, we've got water and earth. So earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Water is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Sorry about that. And Cancer season's is in July. I always mix up Pisces and Cancers. I don't know why. But anyway, you've got water and earth energy, as well as fire energy, that Aries, Leo, and that Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay, so you may be dealing with or have any of these signs in your energy field, my single gems. And we also have Pisces, and it is Pisces season for the next few days, so it's appropriate that this card keeps popping out for the readings. Okay. All right. So I said, you know what, Spirit? What is the most important energy that our single Geminis need to know right now about this dating adventure situation that, some of you find yourselves in? It's not easy. It can be a little overwhelming when you're in the dating, on the dating scene. So let me show you what came out. I said, Spirit, show us the most important energy that Gemini singles need to see right now, good or bad. Okay, when they meet these people on these dates. I've got Knight of Wands, and I've got Eight of Wands. Okay, I've got this Knight of Wands energy. This is that playboy, playgirl type of energy. Now, maybe some of you single gems might be in that type of energy. And if you are, then hey, that's that non-committal type of energy. Spirit could also be telling you that if you or somebody that you meet is in this Knight of Wands type of energy, be upfront and honest that you wanting to be non-committal at the time. And still looking, so not wanting to be tied down. Just be honest about that. But you also want to, maybe if you're not yourself in this Knight of Wands, then you may want to avoid energy like this playboy, playgirl type of energy, and maybe somebody who likes to love bomb. This Eight of Wands, quick, fast communication. Somebody who likes to love bomb. That may be energy to stay away from. I think I dropped a card somewhere. Yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. All right, so that, when I shuffle the cards and I cut them and then I split them, these are the energies that came up in the split energy. All right, and I normally just shuffle each half of the deck because I just like to do that. So what is really the meat of what Spirit wants you to look for besides that fuck boy, fuck girl type of energy to stay away from? Okay. Or if you're in that energy, to be upfront and honest with other people that you're dealing with. You want to look for this Queen of Pentacles. This is you, by the way. This Queen of Pentacles, this abundant queen energy. It doesn't matter the gender. Okay, it's just energy. You are rocking this Queen of Pentacles, but you also want to look for somebody who, maybe embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy as well. Now, if they're a queen, that just means maybe They just have that their feminine energy is being stronger. It doesn't matter what your genitalia is. All right, somebody who's abundant. Okay, and most queens are, most queens are in touch with their emotions. You know, so maybe this is somebody who's in touch with their emotions as well. You might want to stay away from pages. All right, this may be a warning to stay away from pages, or this could be a page of wands that may want to approach you with a new offer of passion and desire. But I say no lower than a king, and that's what we have here. Okay, go for this King of Wands. Okay, more than this Page of Wands. Okay. King energy. They've been around the block. They know a thing or two. Okay, they're not this young energy. Either this is somebody's young chronological age, or, which I doubt, or this is maybe somebody's immaturity. So you want to find somebody who's seasoned and still that rocks that wand energy. Man of action, woman of action, whatever. Desire, passion. You don't want to look for somebody who's overburdened. Okay? You don't want to look for somebody who's got way too many responsibilities, who's overburdened with a bunch of things, because they'll overburden you after a while, gems. All right? You're young and single, and I mean, when I say young, you could be, if you're not chronologically young, you could be young in spirit, you know what I mean? But it's important not to let somebody else's burdens become your own. Okay? So stay away from this Ten of Wands type of energy. I hope this dating scene is not overburdening some of you, though. Putting you in this Ten of Wands is complete, like, ugh, I'm over it. You know what I mean? And in the hidden energy, I've got, this is what you want to go towards. This is what's coming to you, this Two of Cups energy. All right? You might meet your Two of Cups where you look across the room and I choose you and you choose me. All right, we're good. We're going to rock this thing, right? Or this could be a choice between two people, okay? You Geminis have gone through a tremendous awakening, a death and a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Because physical death is just a rebirth of spiritual aliveness, right? So either this is about your spiritual awakening, Geminis, or this is maybe, putting something to sleep. Maybe this could be past energy, but maybe you need to just throw some graveyard dirt on it and close out this cycle or this chapter. Okay? Keep riding off. Because your Two of Cups, you might have to say goodbye to one in order to get that person that you're looking for. All right, let's do romance. Let's do that first, and now I'm going to do these first. All right, Island Wellness, Holy Spirit. You know what? Why am I doing? I haven't gone to the second level yet. God bless America. Sorry, Gems. My mind is all over the place right now. I'm so sorry. Drop down. We've got the Lovers. Yeah. The Lovers. Okay? A spiritual connection. That's what's coming your way. That's what's coming your way. So use your intuition. Use that intuition and that High Priestess energy. And it was so funny because I was just looking somewhere not too long ago before I picked these cards up, and I saw the High Priestess card peeking out. So tap into that High Priestess, that all-knowing when it comes to your dating life and choosing that partner that best fits you. That gives you that love overflowing because Spirit is giving you this gift of new love. Ace of Cups, love overflowing. Like, this is the relationship that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to manifest, that you've been praying for and meditating on. So don't take any less than what God has for you. Don't take any less. Okay? Page, no. Sorry. King energy, yes. Yes, please. Please and thank you. So we got a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Very good. Stay away from this Knight of Wands energy. Fuck boy, fuck girl. No. And the Love Bomber. Okay? The Love Bomber. Your Two of Cups, the Lovers. That's Gemini energy as well. So you showed up in your own reading. You have new love waiting for you, my loves. You really do. All right, Holy Spirit, I want to, before I get to the wellness deck, I just wanted to get a few more cards of tarot real quick. This is for our Gemini singles, Holy Spirit, or Gemini singles. What can you show us for our Gemini singles? Any additional messages that you would like to show them in the matters of love and dating? Yeah. What would you like to show the Gemini collective as far as dating? And I'm just going to split these and see what the message is. All right, Holy Spirit, I'm going to split these cards. Tell us what Gemini needs to know. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. All right, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for the Queen of Swords. She's been around the block. You know, if you get King or Queen status, you've been around the block. You know what's up. You've been in a relationship before. You understand what they're all about. This Queen might have been around the block. She might have even been divorced once or twice, okay? If you live long enough. But this Queen speaks truth and clarity. And she expects truth and clarity to be spoken back to her. All right? She will cut you if you step to her the wrong way. And I feel like this is you, Gemini. You will cut somebody if they step to you the wrong way. Okay? And air signs, listen, our cutoff game is spectacular, but we also are very blunt in what we say. So if you come at this Queen of Swords the wrong way, she will literally cut you, or you feel like you've been cut by what she says to you. And I've got Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, manifesting, praying and meditating, and waiting for those ships to come in, waiting to see if there's going to be success in whatever you've been trying to bring your way. Okay, despite these choppy waters or whatever, you know, your ship is going to come in. Okay, what more can you tell us and show us using the Island Wellness? A few cards from the Island Wellness for the Gemini singles. For the Gemini singles, just a few. That's a lot. That's too many, Holy Spirit. I'm not taking all of those. Show us for the Gemini singles what they need to see and know at this time, please, and thank you. What do they need to know about this dating situation, Holy Spirit? Why all these cards? Okay, I've got stay away from people who have limited perspective, that are still dealing with cassette tape player way of thinking and the way they see things. They have not progressed to the digital age. So stay away from those and those snakes, okay? Those snakes out there. Somebody, maybe this Nine of Wands, might want to meet up for a cup of coffee so you can chat and talk. I've got girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm that happens quite a lot. So you may be an empath, Gemini singles, and we somehow attract narcissist. So if you want to learn anything, Google empath and narcissist paradigm, and you'll find out more. TikTok, time's up. All right. Somebody is taking time to heal, time to progress, or maybe it's just time's up for something. I've got Axe. There's been a breakup or separation. This feels like past energy to me. It might have been a karmic relationship. All right. Or, yeah, karmic relationship. A lot of turmoil, a lot of resentment, but there's always lessons in karmic relationships. So avoid karmic relationships. And if you find yourself in a karmic relationship, there's a lesson to be learned and all of that. Maybe the past might have been karmic. And the dragonfly, new beginnings. Finding out things coming to light. Maybe you're finding out of some things that you didn't know, maybe about the past, or maybe somebody you've been seeing. Not today. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. Okay? Not today. Let me see. What other cards do I have for you, Jimmy Jams? Using the Romance Oracle deck, Holy Spirit. Gemini singles, what can you show us about, their situation, love life, dating life? Thank you, Holy Spirit. It is safe for you to love, Gems. Spirit says it's safe. Maybe whatever you experienced in the past, maybe could have burdened you in some kind of way, but Spirit's letting you know now that it is safe for you to love, okay? Free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, because new love is on the horizon. Beware of deception or Decepticons. You might have dealt with a deception situation, maybe in your past. Or if you encounter the red flags, pay attention to them, okay? Because there are people out there that do wear masks, that do try to get over, that do, just be careful, Gems. Just be careful. Wow, a wedding. We've got a wedding. Okay, we've got new love, wedding, and attraction. Wow, Gemini singles. This is on and popping right here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Because Spirit says it's safe for you to love. Choose wisely in your journey, your dating journey, Geminis. Okay? And one last message before we leave. Holy Spirit, can you give one... Sorry, I want to start over with these. Kind of felt like they slipped out. Holy Spirit, can you give Gemini singles a message that will allow them to smile as they leave this reading? We see that new love is coming their way and possible marriage. Congratulations in advance, my beautiful Geminis. Do you have one message, departing message? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I just saw blessed AF. Keep your word, Gems. That's part of the 4 agreements, okay? To be authentic with your words and keep your word. Something so right about that. Find your fucking center until you do encounter that new love, if you haven't already. Like a jelly donut, you want to be full of peace and harmony. You want to stay away from that chaos and those burdens that other people may bring your way. Take off the shit-colored glasses. When you meet people, sometimes you have to kind of separate yourself and try to see them for who they really are, especially those wearing masks. Okay? Yeah. So find your new normal. Okay? And congratulations on this new love that's about to come your way, my single Geminis. That's your reading. I hope you were able to pick up some nuggets that resonated with you, and or some words of advice. And I'm glad that I was able to do that for you today. And I want to say that the light in me honors the light in you, my single Gemini collective. I wish you well. I wish you abundance. I wish you overflowing love like this Ace of Cups that Spirit is sending your way. Namaste. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, guys. Take care until we meet again.